was the light of the world that God sent into the world to dispel the darkness. But before he came, just to make sure no one missed it, God sent John the Baptist to announce his arrival. But despite centuries of prophecy telling that the Messiah would come, despite the angel of God announcing his arrival, despite heavenly hosts singing his praises on the hillsides of Bethlehem, despite the announcements of John the Baptist, the world missed it. The Savior and the rescuer of the world was not incognito any more than you can say that a light in the darkness is hidden. And yet, the world that he created completely missed him. Well, not everyone missed him. The creator of the universe came to earth and lived among mortal human beings. Some of them saw. They witnessed his light, his glory, his grace, and his truth. And those witnesses spent their lives telling others what they'd seen. But today the world has the same problem. The rescuer of humanity still travels in broad daylight, but still incognito from the world. He is not hidden, just as a light in the darkness is not hidden, and yet the world does not see him. And so, as it was before, the mission of telling the world falls to his witnesses. We who have witnessed his grace, his glory, his gentleness, compassion, care, and love, we are still called to tell the world what we have seen and what we have heard. Every day, Jesus lives among us. He is not incognito. He should not be missed by the world around us. Our mission is the same as those who witnessed his birth and his life 2,000 years ago, to spend our lives telling others what we have seen. Merry Christmas, everyone.
All right, you guys notice I don't play my songs slowly. This is a time to rejoice, and a little loud. All right, so we're going to go tell it on the mountain. This is a song of sending out and telling everybody the great news.
Thank you.
kiss the musicians. Today. Christmas comes with homework. Nobody noticed, despite all the announcements, despite all the angels, despite John the Baptist drawing all kinds of attention to himself, still most of the world completely missed the arrival of the most anticipated, most well-predicted arrival ever in history. And still, much of the world has no idea. And the only way they will ever hear is the same as it was 2,000 years ago. Is if the people who saw, the people who heard, the people who experienced go out into the world and tell the people who haven't. It's up to us to tell the folks around us what we have seen and what we have heard. You don't have to be some great theologian with a seminary education, because you're not telling a story full of big seminary words. You're only telling a story about how you feel, what Christ has done for you in your life. You do that all the time when you come home from a football game or a band concert. Just say the truth. Tell people what you know. Merry Christmas, everybody. Go out from this place and be Jesus.